Hey everybody, it's Ashley Brockington with Losing It with Sam and Ash and the leader of Team Thrive. And I want to talk to you about motivation today. My inbox and my messages are booming with people saying they don't have the motivation to eat clean daily and they don't have the motivation to work out every day. And so here's the thing is that we don't lack motivation. You gotta not tell yourself that you're not motivated because you are motivated. You, be real with yourself. You're just more motivated to scroll Facebook or to rest on the couch at 8 o'clock once the kids are in bed because you're so tired from the day. But you're not going to bed at 8 p.m. You're piddling, or you're feeling bad for yourself, or you're watching TV, or you're on Facebook. So if you're really worried about resting and repairing, then you need to go to sleep. Take some magnesium, go to sleep right then. And then you're gonna find that you're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. and ready to go. And then you can do your workout there. So if that's what you're telling yourself is I don't have the motivation. No, you're just more motivated to lay on the couch and to tell yourself you can't, then you already get up and push play. Because if you start working out and they're intense workouts and you're doing it every day, you are going to get strong. You are going to feel good. And there are still going to be days where you don't feel motivated because motivation is not something that is owed to us. The motivation to do the right things is not something that's owed to us. It's not like something, and we can't, we're never going to make an impact on this world or change in our own lives or our family if we are waiting for motivation to do the right thing. You've got to realize that should be led by your values, but a lot of times we're not. So I would say scrolling Facebook and watching TV, low value. We consider it sometimes high value, I think. We lie to ourselves because we're resting, but there's a place for resting. And honestly, I think it comes after hard work and adequate sleep. And after you've had hard work and adequate sleep, then I think that's the time for piddling and resting, and that's okay. But we've got to be real that we're never going to have better sleep. We're never going to have a life that has more rest. We're going to spend more time depressed and stressed if we don't do the hard work the right way. So there's low value tasks like scrolling Facebook and watching TV and talking on the phone too long and that kind of thing. And then there's high value values like disease prevention, not getting cancer that's in my family, or getting rid of sinus infections that I've had for a long time, or I was struggling with anxiety and heart palpitations, getting rid of that. That was high value, but it just seemed I don't know how to do it, so big. And so what happens is that my values are pretty clearly defined. And middle of the value I would think would be I was working as a photographer, so I'd have to edit a lot of photos. So as soon as the kids would go to bed, I'm like, can't work out. I've got to get those clients their pictures. When in reality, if I would have worked out every day for 30 minutes, those pictures would have been 30 minutes later. Or maybe they would have been more on time because I would have spent less time being depressed and stressed out about what they may think, these clients might think if they got them a little bit late, and more positive and had better customer service and make less mistakes because I'm more clear-headed. So define your values and then call out what motivation really is. And so if you are having a hard time choosing high values over low values, then I recommend you read The Compound Effect. It's a book, but then you can also get on the audio version for it's $6.50 on iTunes. I love it. It's going to help so much with realizing that those small tasks that you do every day, the small food choices, the working out every day for 30 minutes hard, those are going to lead to huge results. It's a compound effect. And so I really suggest that you read that. I also suggest that something with a really high value like better health or lose a ton of weight, those are really lofty and they just get so overwhelming. So break it down and make it more about momentum and about doing the behaviors and the discipline, not waiting for the motivation. And then also, if you need it to be something a little more superficial to get you there, let's say it could be a goal you have, I'll get to buy this if I, work out every single day for 30 days. I'll get that. Not if I drop my weight, because that feels out of our control. But if I work out for 30 minutes hard every day for 30 days, I get to buy this new shirt or whatever, or go spend, $50. Or it might be like, for me, I got to the place where I'm like, my health is good. I'm working out every day, but I'll eat too many tortilla chips when I go out and get Mexican. And on my workouts, I wasn't trying to push myself. And I just felt like, well, I achieved all my goals, so I don't know what's next. So for me, like, yeah, I could have even better health. I could probably lengthen my life even more. But I needed to say, no, you know what? I want to get in shape and look like one of those fitness models. Not because I want everybody to look at me and be like, oh my gosh, you look so good. And it's embarrassing for me to even say that, but I think, well, if they can do it, maybe I can do it. And so for me, that is what is driving me to pick up heavier weights right now and to go max out as hard as I can and to not miss any workouts and to try to focus on my sleep and to be really, really, really good with not only the types of food I eat and how clean they are, but also the portions of the different types of food. That's what's motivating me right now. And I hate to say that, like it makes me sound stupid and vain, but right now, that's what it is. And sometimes it's other things, but right now, that's what it is for me. So maybe you need something like that that's a little less high value and a little more surface level, because whatever it is, the thing is that I am going to be following the behaviors that I'll be doing to get to that lower, like more surfacey goal are going to actually contribute to my high value goals of better health and longer life, less depression, less negativity, all of those types of things. So, we call this guy Poochie Pie. This is my Isaiah. He is definitely one of my motivations. He also makes it hard sometimes. But yeah, so I hope this helps. For more fitness tips, health tips, I call them life recipes, food recipes, you can follow us on losingitwithsamandAsh.com. On YouTube, we're Losing It With Sam and Ash. Facebook, we're facebook.com/losingitwithsamandAsh. And on Instagram, I'm HappyFitMama5. All right, say bye, Isaiah. Bye, Isaiah. Bye, Isaiah.